So welcome to Live Bird TV. It's been an interesting day. The performance today under Arne Slot was something to say is a tale of two halves. Obviously the first half was, we looked like we didn't know each other. It was like a team of individuals. Second half we were loads better. But the reason why I'm doing this video, this isn't a post-match video, this is for Joe Gomez. And obviously Joe Gomez is someone that is very well thought of at Anfield. I was quite fortunate to meet him in 2015 and had a photo with him outside the old Kenny Dalglish stand, or the Kenny Dalglish stand to this day, isn't it? Or Kemlyn Road End. So he was a great lad, he's a lovely lad. He's had two horrific injuries, which is a shame, but you know, I just think that maybe this is a deal that we need to do, because I'm thinking to myself, there's two things that could happen here. Number one is he could go to Newcastle, and if he goes to Newcastle, then you're looking at probably getting Anthony Gordon coming our way, and it'll be in a cash plus player trade deal. Or it could be this, because of profit and sustainability, maybe Newcastle can't afford to meet the valuation of Gueye from Crystal Palace. So that means that basically he's priced. They've been priced out of Gueye from Palace. So that means then they've turned to Gomez. So then if Newcastle want Gomez, then that means that we could go for Gueye. But what we could do is we could fund the Gueye as well by the sale. I know we've already sold £45 million worth of players and got sort of like percentages off other players, but we could actually buy Gueye for about 30 million, because we could use the 40 million we get for Gomez and get Gueye in. I mean, that would be a fantastic signing. You could get Gueye and Van Dijk at the back, and with Quansah and obviously the other centre backs we've got as well. So I just think it's going to be one of these. He's clearly leaving Liverpool. That's the reason why I've worded it the way I have on my video, which is he's going to leave Liverpool because he was left out of the squad today, and he's such a valuable defender and person at the club, and he's never been left out of any squad ever in the whole time since he's been here, and he's been here 10 years nearly. You think he's a year away from a testimonial. So he's been a great servant to the club, and I just genuinely believe that he's on his way. Now what I'm going to do now is going to read out a little bit of news that's just come through regarding this, because it says he's exploring his transfer options after being left out the first match day. So let me just go through this a minute. Joe Gomez is exploring his transfer options after being left out of his first match day squad. Gomez was left out of the match day squad against Ipswich and is now considering his future with Arne Slot favouring other options in defence. Gomez was a valuable utility man under Klopp, utilised across the defence with great effect last season, arguably one of his best in a red shirt. A late return from the Euros put him on the back foot in a bid to impress his new head coach, and speculation over his future has been consistent. It amplified after playing just 16 minutes off the bench against Sevilla in the penultimate pre-season game, and it has again, he's been left out of the 20-man squad for a league opener. He did not travel with the squad, Paul Joyce reported. The 27-year-old is exploring his options before the window closes. Again, like I said, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Fulham and Chelsea and clubs in Europe are all credited with interest. The Magpies, we know, as he discussed previously, as part of the deal for that Anthony Gordon. He goes on to say, Joyce added that there is no guarantee he will leave the club before the end of the window, but his absence on Saturday comes after grown-up discussion between him and the club. Liverpool are not forcing him out, but understandably Gomez is assessing his options with a number of players ahead of him in the pecking order at centre-back and full-back. The Reds, however, cannot simply let a versatile, experienced player leave the club, especially without replacing him. The injury situation currently is a breath of fresh air, but no one can guarantee it, and that way we have seen time and time again how quickly it can all fall apart without adequate cover. Certainly one to watch in the next fortnight. So that's the piece that's just been breaking regarding, obviously Joe Gomez. Hi Jason, hi Paul. So yeah, oh yeah, try and get Razor Ruddock on. He's a good, nice guy for video calling me that time, Paul. Nice one for that, mate. So how are you finding the new look of my videos? Because obviously it's took me a while to just remember how to do them all and all that. So it'd be great if you can give me some feedback on that. I'll trim the start of this video. I don't know whether you used to have seen it, yeah, Jason and Paul, but I forgot to do the bottom bit. It's dragging over. So it's a great thing about Manicam is you can amend stuff while you're on it. You know, it's just brilliant how you can do it. So I'm learning all the time of how to do it. For example, if you watch this lot, I can make the title disappear. You ready? Watch the title where it says Gomez is leaving, lot, and you can just make it go and then come back, lot. So it's good that you just the little things I've been watching YouTube and everything to try and get it to look better. Anyway, big shout out actually to Glenn Lewis. He's a good pal of mine, Scouse lad, and he's the one that's provided me with all this technology, and that is legendary. So thanks to him. I hope you're enjoying the new look, mate. Thanks a lot for helping me design it, or helping me do it. Sorry. So yeah, thanks Paul for saying it's great. So what do you think? What's your thoughts on this? Joe Gomez leaving Liverpool. Do you think we should go and get Gay? And do you think that we should go and well, we need to get a replacement in? Because I actually believe that Van der Berg will leave for the right price, and I think that Nat Phillips will go for somewhere as measly as 5 to 6 million, 8 million, because he's only got a year left on his contract. But today was one of those where I'd say that we have to tie the contracts of Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, like now, because them two today were absolutely outstanding. And Mo Salah, if that's not an inkling or a sign to go and give him another 2 years, I don't know what it is. The guy is a devoted professional. He hasn't got a pound of fat on him. He's a machine. He's brilliant, and he's one of the best. If not, I'd actually put him up there as probably the best. I'd say he's the best striker in the world. Now, look at Erling Haaland. He offers nothing apart from goals. I get that, but in terms of that pass he did today with the outside of his left foot, I mean, he's just phenomenal. He's easily in the top 3 best strikers in the world, in my opinion. So yeah, so that's it. I went a bit off track there, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on Joe Gomez, and I'll keep these videos coming, and I'll get more confident as go along. Thank you. You'll never walk alone.